Hi guys, so today's video actually kind of stems off a question that I got from a subscriber, and I've actually gotten this question a couple times, which is why I'm deciding to do a video instead of respond to everyone individually. But she asked me, she lives in a foreign country, and she said OPI nail polish and MAC cosmetics, they're so expensive out here. Is it really worth the splurge? Let me tell you, high-end cosmetics, drugstore cosmetics, there is something great in each one. There are high-end cosmetics that are awful and drugstore that are awful. And I know what you feel, like it's kind of hard, like you want to do something luxurious, but at the same time you don't want to spend the money. And I'll admit, I kind of have an obsession. I'll just admit it, I'm never going to use all of the makeup that I have completely. It's not going to happen. Makeup for me is like an obsession or a collection, and it's a practical one, I guess. Like, some people collect stamps, some people collect coins or quarters. I collect makeup, and it kind of is also a hobby too, because I can do makeup and play with it. You know, like little boys play with trains, little girls play with Barbies, I play with well, some little girls play with trains and some little boys play with Barbies. You know that I used to take the heads off of my Barbies and put them in the ice machine so that when my mom, she would go to get like a ice cold glass of water, and then a Barbie head would come out, and then there'd be like a leg and then an ice cube, and she'd be like, what is wrong with my daughter? Anyways, so kudos to you if you guys like Barbies and trains, but makeup is kind of just like my obsession, and it's somewhat practical. Like, you can't do much with stamps, but you can do more with makeup. I don't know, it's just kind of my muse. Not good. Don't touch her. He's a little ninja cat. Anyways, so I guess the question really boils down to, is it worth the splurge? And let me tell you, that's different for each person. It depends on what you already have, what you're looking for, and maybe you already have nothing but high-end, or maybe you only have drugstore and you don't want high-end. If that's the case, then don't even worry about this. But for those of you who do have the questions, I kind of wanted to address that. First and foremost is foundation. Whether it's drugstore or whether it's high-end, just make sure the foundation is good for your skin. Generally, high-end foundation is better for your skin. Like, that's probably the most important part of makeup. If you don't have good looking skin, you can have bad skin as long as you make it look good. If you don't have good looking skin, then the rest of the look may not look as put together. So having nice skin is important, I think, personally, and it's important to me. And good skin is a lot easier to get with high-end cosmetics just because the ingredients are a little bit more taken care of, and that's not always the case, but go sure and check. And then also drugstore, there could be a couple that are good. I have yet to find one that I really, really like that has not have a ton of bad stuff in it. But let me know what you guys think. And just keep in mind that maybe if you're going to splurge on something, that it might be a foundation just because of the way, you know, it's formulated and stuff like that. But now she asked a question particularly about MAC eyeshadows and OPI nail polish, and I kind of told her in an email, and then other people emailed me, and I was like, you know, I'm going to do a video. Should you spend on MAC cosmetics? Well, let me tell you, if you are thinking about making the splurge, understand you're worth something. You don't have to do it all the time. You don't have to use anything but MAC. You can just use your drugstore plus one or two. So what I want you to do is go and look at your makeup collection. Sit everything down in front of you and say, what do I have? And take a look at everything. Now look, what do you use the most of? Maybe you have a brown eyeshadow from the drugstore and you have just gone through it. It's like your third one and you use it all the time. Maybe you have a lip gloss, like a lipstick that's like pink and it's like all the way to the bottom. And then you have a couple reds and purples that are full and you don't have like a single brown. If that's the case, you should probably go buy the thing that you love the most. If you have a brown eyeshadow that you love the most, go ahead and spend one-time splurge on MAC eyeshadow that's brown, or something that's a big splurge for you. Go and say, okay, this lipstick, I love it, it's this amazing color, I'm gonna go spend $30 on a lipstick at this company, like from Hourglass or something. It's really pretty, and make it almost like a reward. Be like, if I don't pick my skin, if I don't, like for 30 days or whatever, like X it out on the calendar and have it like be like a reward, I'm gonna get myself a MAC eyeshadow. If it's something that you can afford all the time, then go for it, add it to your collection, whatever. But if you're really debating on what you should get, buy the things that you use the most often, like white nail polish for French manicure, or pink if you guys use a lot of pink nail polishes or something like that. Find the thing that you use the absolute most and go ahead and splurge on that same color, same item, because that way you know that you'll be using it. So this may be just a completely pointless video. I hope it's not, but I kind of think it is. But that's kind of how I feel about high-end cosmetics. Like I said, I have a makeup collection, all the high-end, all the drugstore. probably not very practical, but it's kind of an obsession, you know? Like, I don't go out to movies unless I'm with my boyfriend. Like, I don't have, like, the newest iPhone 4S, you know what I mean? I limit myself in other areas. Like, I don't go out to eat, like, super often. I limit myself in other areas so that I can spend money on high-end cosmetics. That's just my muse. But when it comes to you guys, each situation is different, and I just kind of wanted to give you my lowdown on, if you don't have any, what you should get first. And I think that the things that you use most that are drugstore, just get those same colors, those same like formulations in a high-end cosmetic, because you're guaranteed to use them, and hopefully you'll like them. It's just be like a step up. So let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Let me know if you have already done this, how you feel about that, or what you would recommend if you have high-end cosmetics and low-end cosmetics, what you like better, or how you kind of made the switch, or, you know, whatever it is you did. But this video is like really random and the cats are like freaking out, so I'm gonna go like pull little kitty off the big kitty and be like, no, you don't bite at her, and be like, hey, stop yelling. I don't know. I'm just gonna talk to him and hope they understand me. But I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.